Well, hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Specter of Torment. In this episode, we're taking on the final boss. It's that time. Oh, how far we've come. We've got 5 more skulls to get to red. Right, that's cool. Now, there are 2 more red skulls, and I am kind of annoyed where they are. They're in the last level. I kind of wish they weren't. But we've basically done everything around the tower. The only thing we haven't done is Horus's game. And there also is a feat to talk to every minion in the Tower of Fate. It takes a while, and you gotta be thorough, but it's one you may want to look for. Each room has different ones, right? And yeah, with that, let's just head in. Tower of Fate, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. 2 red skulls? It annoys me why there's only 2 red skulls. I'll talk about it in the bonus episode, but let's just say it's not entirely what I'd want, right? Now, before we head up, I recommend equipping the hover plume, because as we jump, right, it'll take us up. An elevator, a cool elevator, but, if this looks at all familiar, it should. It is so easy to die here, from what I've noticed, that I recommend having the hover plume equipped, just in case you accidentally do fall. Like that. Just save yourself. Just trust me, it makes that... I have died there more than I'd like to admit. Here we have a rising platform. Now, if you head back this way, you'll find a wall. There's a stupid There's some stupid jumps right here. Oh, I forgot to change back into the gold cloak. Or the silver cloak, I mean. But if we take these jumps, here we find our last 2 red skulls. And yeah, that's it. We've basically got them all. Just remember, this can be dickish. Right here as well. Even though that torch usually appears, it usually indicates it's a straight walk from here on out. It's not. Even right there, it's dickish. For the rest of the fight, I think the hover plume will work. Maybe the lantern may not be a bad choice either. I'm probably going to keep out the hover plume. Here, let's get our checkpoint. And let's fight the darkness. Oh, it's you? Have you come all this way to report your progress? Where is my 8th knight? None of that matters anymore. Perhaps you're prepare to face your demise, Shield Knight. Your treachery ends here. My treachery? I granted you new life, but now you intend to take mine? Perhaps showing you mercy was a mistake. One I will not repeat. And yeah, Enchantress fight! Let's do this thing! Now, because Shovel Knight, or because... hey, look, there's one for the counter. Because Specter Knight breaks dirt, we start off on a normal platform. That will not last long. Just FYI. Right, because even right there, it's replacing the normal thing with dirt. The Will Skull is also very useful here. Keep that in mind. Oh, God. Yeah. This is not gonna end well. I am going to die. The first time I ever speedran this game, there's a feat for speedrunning this game in, I think in like an hour and a half maybe. The first time I ever speedran it, this was the boss fight that put me under the time. I did everything else right, but screwed up this boss fight. It just destroyed me, and I didn't do it. It was like 5 minutes. Well, to get to the... You know what I mean, to get to the feet. Oh my gosh. And with that, there goes our last platform. We're now literally walking on eggshells. But this sets up the boss fight in Shovel Knight. But there we go, we did it. Weakling Riaz, my child, come to me. It's not over. It's not over. Yes, my queen. Specter Knight has lost his faith in our power. Let us show him your perfect self. Release Riaz. Haven't you done enough? I'd give anything to serve you. With me, what... I'd do anything to serve you. Do with me what you will. My child. My child, drink deeper the darkness. Reveal your full potential. Uh-huh. This is our final boss. Much like how we had to fight the, distilled potion in, Plague of Shadows, this time we have to fight Dark Riaz, Chaos Riaz. I don't know if it has a name. I'm gonna admit something. When I first fought this boss, I felt a little underwhelmed. After fighting the Shadow Plague Knight and the, what was the other thing? After fighting Shadow Plague Knight and the Undistilled Potion in Plague of Shadows, that was an awesome boss fight. So this kind of felt a little underwhelming. But my thoughts don't hold entirely true, and I'll point out why. Some of you may have figured out what's going on here. When I first played this, I had no idea what was going on. And hopefully you'll figure... If you know what's going on, this boss fight's a lot cooler. But again, I didn't. Being the clod I am. It's not too hard. It's all about rail grinding. It is definitely a good design. I'll give it that. Stay back. You've taken all that I have. I will not serve you a moment longer. Fair enough. Riz has proven a loyal servant. He'll be the perfect final knight of the Order of No Quarter. No, leave him. I will serve as your 8th knight. Take me instead. Oh, now are you ready to bow before my might? I am yours to command, but first, the final act of my own volition. Riz has played his part well. With the power of the locket squandered on this whelp, your life is forfeit. Now you belong to me. Donovan? And this was the point I put it all together and was like, oh shit. It all makes sense. Riz is Lon's son. Oh shit, it makes sense. And the boss fight went from just being okay to great. It all makes sense. It's so great. Oh my god. I didn't see it come. Honestly, it's kind of obvious, but the first time I did it, I didn't see it coming at all. This blindsided me. Oh god, it's so great. So great. Henceforth and forever, you will serve me in the lit shot. A fitting post, don't you think? Ha ha ha! That soundtrack, man. And here's our montage. We see them turning Pridmore Keep gold, right? This is such a bittersweet montage. Cause technically you won, everything kinda happened, but at the end of the day, you lost, right? And hey, look, the Dark Acolyte becomes the Tropal Acolyte. All hail the Lord of everything fish and fruit. Right? But I think this ending is bittersweet. It's really well done, because you do win. But yet you won for the villains. Right? It's weird, but it works. It works really well. Oh, this is great. Oh, Specter of Torment's great, but love it so much. And this is what I was talking about with those ships, how we never see them again. We see them all fly off in this scene. And we even see the 6-foot cock. But nope, we never see them. Hey, look, it's the Edgelord. The Edgelord. Yeah. Or, wait, he was the Edge Farmer. This is also nice. All of the water in the Exploratorium, they're using to fill up the Dynamo decanter. They're setting up Plague of Shadows, because again, it's a paralog. And that's a nice little touch. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Again, it's bittersweet. Oh, great. Great. That's nice. But no, oh, gosh. Also, I don't get this. So all the knights come in, or they start destroying the armor outpost, but yet the armor outpost is in perfect condition when you show up in Shovel Knight. Whatever, maybe the knights fight him off, who knows. Also, why go through the effort of making swords if you're just gonna cut off the hilt? Right? Does that seem a little too much? And hey look, the gear mice. It's... Oh, Terrapin. You know, I still say it. I wanted the Polar Knight campaign. With the way they end every game, it seems fitting. But nope, it never happens. In safe hands. Great. So great. There's no hope of stopping her. The Order of No Quarter will sweep through this land without mercy. She's too strong. The strength of her former self gives me hope she can be reached. A fool's errand. She will destroy you as she did me, and show no remorse. I have no choice but to serve. I am now bound to her, perhaps forever. Then maybe you will cross paths again. Keep her safe, Donovan. Dark times await us all. And yep, there he is. Specter Knight. And boom! Victory! Specter of Torment! Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. I don't know if it's my favorite. Okay, so there's been 3 campaigns. Shovel of Hope, Plague of Shadows, and Specter of Torment. We still have one more. Whatever King Knights ends up being. But after then, I do kind of want to go through and rank all of these. Do one giant scripted video about which are my favorites, which are my least favorite. Well, none of them are bad, God, don't get me wrong. This was great. But compared to Shadow... Well, I definitely think this is tighter than Plague of Shadows. I may have liked Plague of Shadows a little more, and Shovel of Hope is tighter, and it has a great... Right, it does everything great. All of these do things great. Jakob Games is an amazing developer, and gosh damn it, I'm so glad that even though I can't really do Let's Plays anymore, this is one I'm still able to do. I'm so glad I was able to do this. When I started off, I did Shovel Knight a few years back. It was one of my favorite games the year it came out, even if it took a while to become that. And then I did Plague of Shadows when that came out. I loved that. And then this came out when the Switch launched. It was one of those games I picked up at launch, and I loved it, right? It's all great. It's so much fun. And when I set out to do the series, right, when I did some testing to find out my computer could still handle it, I had one simple goal in mind. I wanted to make a Chugga Conroy-esque Let's Play. And that's what I tried to do here. It's definitely no Chugga Conroy. I'm not Chugga Conroy, clearly. Yeah, no. But I wanted to do 100% completion. I spent a few days making, you know those little graphics you occasionally saw pop up? Those took me a lot longer than you'd think. And yeah, I've had fun doing this, and I'll do King Knights when it happens eventually. But, oh god, it's such a great game. I love it. I love Shovel Knight Treasure Trove is still one of my favorite games of all time. It's in my last... I haven't checked my list in a while, but if I'm correct, it's in my top 3. Which, yeah, it's so great. Even though I literally just played through the entire game today, I had fun doing it. It was so much fun to play through the game again. These are all my records. Can you beat them? Probably. This is a 100% run. Which, at the end here, it's not going to say 100%, because there is still one thing that I do have to get, which is why I hate the last 2 skulls in the last Tower of Fate, right? Because they prevent you from doing it. Right? See, gold is really common. 3 hours. See, 97. We're missing one thing. Not including any of the feats, which some of them are the speedrunning and whatnot, which I won't be showing in this series. Maybe I'll do a speedrun eventually, because I don't know, we'll see. But I love this game. If you have not played any of the Shovel Knight games, play them. They are some of the best platformers of this decade, even of all time. And it's... See? Look, this is the room in Plague of Shadows. Your boy is a handful, Lon, but he will be safe. That's a promise I can keep. Well, one last revere. So yeah, the Lon's locket is the phase locket, if it wasn't obvious. You simply made off with his boots. Incredible. That's one way to make a grand escape. I was reckless in my youth, much like my own son, brash, naive. It's a wonder I live to tell such tales. Nonsense! We two propose for hundreds of years. We two shall prosper for hundreds of years, and your boy takes after his father. He does, Donovan. I've been meaning to give you something. Is this a locket? I worry about him, Donovan. He's grown so fast. If fate should claim me before my time, he'll have no one to protect him from his own flight of fancy. This is an old family keepsake. You are family to me, and I hope you'll be family to Riz. Lon, I would lay down my life to save his. I promise. And he does. Specter, Donovan sacrifices his chance at being brought back from the dead to save Riz. Oh, it's so amazing. Oh, God. I love it. I love it so much. If you haven't played this game, play it. It's worth every penny. I know I've bought it 4 times now. But that was Specter of Torment. I have one bonus episode coming up where I take on Horus's tower, and I've got the last item I'm missing, and then after that, that's it. But with all this, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.